And I have a story about a disco ball. I do. I remember once upon a time, I was like maybe 5 years old. There was a like, my family called it the birthday curse. Because every time my birthday or one of my brother's birthday happens, something goes awry, awry, wrong, bada. Yeah, so it was my birthday this time, right? And I didn't feel like playing outside in the sun and the grass and all this stuff. I decided to play indoors. And have your parents ever told you, or have you ever heard not to play ball in the house? Well, I decided to anyway because I could. I'm a kid, and so I decided to play in the house, to play catch. I was throwing a football, an American football. It's brown and it's shaped like a seed, but it's like pretty big. If you don't know, it's not a soccer ball. It's not the football all around the world, but I do have that football too. But in this story, it's an American football, the one that you throw, not kick. Well, I guess you can kick it too, punt it. Anyways, I was playing catch with my brother, right? We was in the basement throwing it back and forth, and then I wanted to throw the ball really far. And I told him to go all the way across the basement because it was like really long. And I'm a kid, I'm small, so I felt like I could do it. I could throw it really far. So I threw it as far as I could, but in my mind, far means I throw it high. And then you might know where the story goes. I threw it too high. and and all of a sudden, the disco ball fell. It fell and shattered into a million pieces. It was so loud that everyone in the house heard it. Somehow, I didn't know how they heard. It's just a disco ball, it's just made of glass. Um, Me and my brother looked at each other and I was like, um, we're about to get in trouble. But if we run away, they won't know. If if we don't say nothing, no one will find out. If you don't talk about it, it didn't happen, right? If no one heard, like they say, no one heard a tree fall, did it still fall? And I was thinking, if no one heard the disco ball shatter, did it really happen? My other brother was watching from the stairs. So we all ran up the stairs together and pretend that we were, as you guessed it, normal. We were normal. We were innocent kids. Haven't done a thing wrong. I'm not sure how they found out, but we got punished and they was like, why you didn't play outside? I was like, I wanted to play ball in the house. I thought it would be fine. And in Asian cultures, um, you get disciplined. They grew bamboo. They grew bamboo in the backyard, guys. Just for us. And I did not like it. And I was like, darn. And then was that we had to stare at the wall for hours and think about what we did. I usually fell asleep. I fell asleep staring at the wall. I was so bored. I was so bored. I didn't know what to do with myself. Yeah, that's the disco ball story. That was my birthday. And another birthday, on my brother's birthday, he broke the TV because we was playing Floor is Lava. We was playing Floor is Lava, right? And in that same basement, by the way. Yeah. We was climbing over all the desks and the computers, and we was climbing the windows and climbing all the furniture that was attached to everything. We climbed over the huge bed because there was a bed, like, you know that bed that has a pea in it, like a pea pod or whatever that thing is in the story with the princess. They was like a gazillion mattresses. You had to climb to all the way to the top. Yeah, we climbed over that too. And then when I didn't get to the TV yet, he climbed over the TV or around it, and then it shattered. It fell on the ground and a lot of smoke was coming out of it. It was crazy. Everyone heard that one. And that was his birthday. We got in trouble the same way. I thought if we ran up fast enough, we'll be okay. We still got in trouble. And every year we did something stupid. And they were so afraid. And it was like, oh, the shenanigans. We can't have them together. It was. I think if they kept letting us hang out, then I think the expensive dining room table or something was next. Because we broke a lot of iron boards. And we even broke a window. Or two. Or three. We broke a chandelier too. Yeah, we did. Oh, and in the mantle thing, on the fireplace, there were so many. Are you still affected by the birthday curse ever since? I don't think so. I don't think so. Yeah. Guess what's that? It was happening every year. When I was a kid. But I think they deliberately separated us so we don't celebrate our birthday together. Because it only happens when we're together. They would say we were troublemakers. So they made sure we separated during our birthdays so they can break the curse. I think it worked. Yeah. Yeah, some lore. Some lore.